The psychology of idols, when fans leave and anti-fans rise. Are you someone who's famous or someone who was once loved by many and then suddenly no one? Public attention feels warm until it fades. Many people think fame is about confidence, but for those living inside it, fame quietly rewires the mind. Compliments, messages, and cheers start to shape self-worth. Each post, each smile, each reaction becomes a form of feedback that says, "You matter." Over time, that feedback doesn't just validate, it defines. But when that same audience turns away, or worse, turns hostile, the loss feels heavier than rejection. It feels like disappearing from the world. For those who once lived in the light of approval, silence isn't peace, it's shock. At first, they can't believe it. How could love this big vanish so fast? Then comes self-blame, replaying moments, words, and choices over and over, trying to find the exact point where affection turned to distance. When criticism grows, the fear isn't just about mistakes, it's about losing identity. Because so much of who they thought they were existed in other people's eyes. Notifications that once brought joy now bring anxiety. The screen that once reflected love now reflects doubt. The brain, conditioned by constant validation, feels withdrawal like a quiet storm. Dopamine falls and emptiness moves in. That's why some idols disappear while others over-explain. Both reactions come from the same wound, the need to be understood, and in the digital age, understanding is rare. When someone admired makes a mistake, a strange shift happens online. People who never liked them appear, louder, faster. They speak not from empathy, but from opportunity. The fall of a public figure becomes a stage for other people's emotions, envy, frustration, even revenge. For some, it's a release. If they can fall, maybe the world is fair. For others, it's entertainment, a story to consume. Psychologically, it's called moral compensation. When we see someone high fall low, it restores a sense of balance, even if it's cruel. That's why people who never cared before suddenly join the noise, not because they seek truth, but because they crave emotional equilibrium. The internet amplifies this instinct. Each harsh comment gets reactions, each judgment becomes content. What used to be reflection turns into performance for both the crowd and the idol. The person at the center becomes a mirror, reflecting both admiration and resentment, depending on what people need to feel at that moment. It's rarely about who the idol truly is. It's about what they represent in others' minds. And yet, something else quietly happens behind the scenes. Growth. In the silence after noise, many public figures face themselves for the first time in years. Without constant approval, they rediscover small, grounding things, making breakfast, walking alone, doing something not meant to be seen. They remember what it feels like to exist without applause. The emptiness, while painful, becomes space, space to rebuild. To ask, who am I without the audience? What matters if no one's watching? Some begin to live slower, more sincerely. They stop chasing trends and start chasing truth. They realize that public love, while beautiful, was never meant to be permanent. The goal isn't to win everyone back, it's to meet themselves again. Losing fans hurts. Facing anti-fan noise hurts even more. But neither defines who they are. The ones who survive this don't harden, they deepen. They learn that peace isn't found in attention, it's found in understanding. Because fame can vanish, but growth stays. Approval fades, but integrity endures. And maybe that's what all this pain was trying to teach, that who we are when the world turns away is who we really become. When the noise fades, don't chase it. Let silence rebuild you. Thanks for watching. If the video is useful, subscribe PsychPworld to see more great videos coming soon.